Hey, welcome to Toon Runners. This is your host, your man. This is Mr. Rundown. Yes, sir. Yes, Toon Runners. Johnny Somali is still acting a fool. He's still acting a fool. He's trying to say that he's mentally disturbed, that he's bipolar. He's still doing the same things. He's in Korea, and he's gonna get his wake up call, his Negro wake up call. Sorry, but you mess around, you about to find out. And I think he understands. He's trying to say other people have done the same things or similar to me. He forgot one thing. You're in Korea. You are a person of color. They don't see many people like you. And you're acting a fool. And you stayed there acting a fool for such a long time that they got to focus in on you, and they are about to take out their anger. He has had so many criminal acts, and it's all on film. So he's just going to be a casualty. Um, there's a whole bunch of streamers going over to Korea and some of these countries, but they're about to find out that you cannot keep doing what they've been doing. And you had your little run, wake up, smell the coffee. You're going to have to try something different. And Johnny Somali, you're about to get your wake up call. He has April the 9th, so that's next Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up, he's gonna have a trial date. He's gonna have to get himself together, and then he has another court case about a deep fake or using somebody's image in a suggestive object, using their image in a sexual, well, it's kissing, but in Korea, French kissing is sexual. And he using some other streamers' image in his deep fake, in his video. And he put that out in his Discord and for other people to watch and see. And that's a major crime in Korea. This is the law that they just started. And he, just started last year, and he's going to be a case. He's going to be a case, test case for them, and it's great for them to put some foreigner in jail for this, so that other people wake up and listen. So, like I said, he has a trial. He's out there. He's trying to beg for help. He said he wants the president to help him. He's saying that he's mentally disturbed. If you're mentally disturbed, do not go to other countries acting a fool. If you're mentally disturbed, maybe you just stay home. If you're mentally disturbed, you're on drugs, take your drugs, and don't go out and act like a fool. It just, makes sense. And he sees other people getting away with it. And other people have used that strategy to get out of certain situations. But what he doesn't understand is that they weren't black. They want people of color, and it has been done so much. And other people are watching this. This is all done, so they're like, "This is the move." So I guess we'll see what happens on April the 9th to Johnny Somali. But it's sad that he's trying to still do this thing and get it. It's not gonna work. I don't believe it's gonna work. I don't believe this. I'm crazy. I'm mentally disturbed. Is going to work on these people, and like I said, he's too popular. It's too much, but we will have to sit back and see. And like I said, the deep fake is mandatory prison time. So if he gets out of this case with paying a fine, and maybe he does have enough money to pay a fine, somebody paid a fine for him. He has the other case that he's going to sit and wait. He's not really making that much money in Korea. He has to spend the money that he makes to live. And, I don't see it working out for him. If he goes to jail, in mandatory jail, he could be in Korea for years. And, like I say, he's going to be in there. He's already pretty much a year just for the case. And so, and the case is still going on. The case could go on for several more months or even another year. And then he has to serve his sentence and pay his fine. So the saga of Johnny, he's running around in shorts, shaking his butt. He's still using, and he just goes on, he's in Korea and other countries using, you don't like black people, he's saying the N-word, he's just being very silly, very silly. But I'm gonna try to put something together, and hopefully something with this, maybe Legal Mindset, Tozy. But subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and look forward to talking to you again about this Johnny Somali. Peace.
As up to the full situation would be like more than a 2-hour recap, as I've already done multiple 30-minute videos on this guy. But Johnny Somali, he's a nuisance IRL streamer who's essentially the most disliked streamer in the world. He's built what little of a career he has off of harassing people in public for his own content, and this has landed him into some hot water in multiple countries. Most recently in South Korea, where he's now facing 4 charges in 1 court case, with another court case pending. So the maximum sentence he can get from the first case that he's dealing with is 10 years in South Korean prison. Then, of course, the additional court case can just add from there on out. And since he's already a convicted criminal there, since he pled guilty, he's now going to be charged as a repeat offender in the next case. But we flew out there a few weeks ago, which was his first case, where he stumbled into the courtroom drunk and over an hour late, because he spent the night before the trial drinking and being racist to the judge and prosecutor on his live stream. So I guess for some reason after the trial, he decides, okay, it's time to crash out yet again, because who enjoys freedom, I guess?
Y'all want chaos? Let me be your conduit. You want somebody that is going to crash out. I will be your man.
And that's exactly what he went on to do. And he really showed the world how he doesn't understand the world of trouble that he's actually in, because for some reason, he's still operating like he thinks he's in the US and under US law.
The fish stream was so legendary. Chat, I'm going to tell you right now, when I went to the courts, right? Look, they told the judge, this was carrying a fish in public. That's a charge in Korea. It's like a $50, $100 fine. Apparently, it's a crime in Korea to cause anxiety. Apparently, I caused anxiety to somebody by carrying a stinky fish. How is that a crime? Carrying a stinky fish, how is that crime? Somebody fucking tell me.
Hey, welcome to the real world, buddy. If you break the law in a foreign country, even though that you didn't know that it was a law, that's on you. Now, often, especially in developed countries, they will give you some leniency if the crime isn't severe and you're apologetic. But he's doing none of that.
They told the judge this carried a stinky fish. He's kimchi every day. What you talking about? Where's Nana? Is Nana outside? It's not outside. They told the judge this was twerking on the bus. This was twerking. How is that a crime?
But when you do that on strangers, that's harassment. Congratulations. Dude is completely losing it because he's slowly realizing his actions actually have consequences. So, does he pack it up and apologize? Absolutely not. No, he doubles down. Yet again, he like 100ths down at this point. And then he starts blasting music inside of another convenience store, which he is currently in trial for doing that exact thing. Okay, so he goes on and stream snipes and harasses multiple streamers, including a female streamer where he ends up chasing her. She then finally gets to the police station and files a report alongside of the other person that he was stalking. Johnny then runs and hides to this hotel room with Hank. Hank is his only friend left there, and he's also the dude he wore the suit of for his trial. And here, this dynamic duo, I guess, proceeds to yet again make everything worse for themselves. First, he reacts to the stream of people, I guess he harassed, where they said that he will be getting another misdemeanor in South Korea for what he did.
The police were like, they really wanted her to file a report against him.
File a report for what?
So
for what?
And I mean, I think it's good because I'm leaving tomorrow. I don't really give a but
You're leaving tomorrow.
it puts something like stop with all these streamers. You're just gonna have a million misdemeanors. I don't know what a misdemeanor really means, to be honest. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but apparently it's a misdemeanor. But at least they won't harass her again. I'm leaving tomorrow.
What do you mean? I'm on that tomorrow. If Nana's live, I'm on that.
It's basically a story.
You think you stop me? If Nana's live, I'm on that tomorrow.
Well, that's a threat, and that's also going to be showed in trial. What's the point of this stream other than making everything worse for yourself in court? Like, I get he's drunk and his decision making is terrible, but it gets to a point where, buddy, this is ridiculous. I'm just kind of at a loss of words for this point, but it's about to get so much worse because from that stream, they found out they're wanted from the police for questioning. So they call the police themselves for content.
Let's talk to these. So Hank, the police want to talk to me right now?
Yes.
Can we call him right now?
Yes.
Call him right now. Let's put on speaker. Yo, on content. Apparently, Hank called the police station, and the police want to talk right now. So we're gonna put it on speaker, right, Hank?
Cops gonna call you?
No, they didn't call me.
Okay.
They want to talk. Who's this, Mapo?
네, 방금 쟈니 소말리 친구랑, 전화한 친구인데요. 쟈니랑 통화하고 싶다고 해서 지금 쟈니 옆에 있거든요.
조니 소말리랑 지금 어떤 연락을 받으신 거예요?
누가 쟈니가
네.
뭐를 했다고 하면서 거짓으로 신고를 했어요.
잠시만요.
네.
Did they really just think that calling and saying someone just falsely reported him is going to get the charge dropped? Well, let's see how that pans out for them.
These are the police?
Yeah, that's the police.
They speak English or only Korean?
English.
They speak English?
No, wait. Oh, no.
You don't know? So when you called the station, tell them what happened. Tell them the same story as me. I don't know. Tell them the information. You called the station and what they say.
I called the station. Said that they were illegally streaming in... 네? 네?
네, 선생님은 혹시 한국 분이신가요?
저 한국 사람입니다.
지금 누가 신고했다는 얘기를 듣고 지금 그것 때문에 전화를 하셨다는 말씀이시죠?
네. 그리고 그 신고한 사람이 불법적으로 파출소 안에서 그 지구대 안에서 스트리밍을 하고 막 그랬어요.
그 사람이 지구대 안에서 스트리밍을 했다고요?
네. 경찰관들 얼굴도 찍고 막 그랬어요.
Okay, so just because someone else did something wrong doesn't negate his actions.
지구대 안에서요? 그
네.
영상 혹시 가지고 계세요?
그 영상을 다른 사람이 저한테 보내줬는데 그거를 제가 한번 보고 나중에 보내줄게요.
저는 지구대 안에서 스트리밍한 것 자체가 처벌이 되진 않으니까.
I mean, when you realize your client is the one that actually committed the crimes. Obviously, Johnny isn't his client. This is just his friend who's always there trying to dig Johnny out of trouble. And unfortunately, he just doesn't realize that Johnny is a sinking ship that will drag everyone around him down with him if he could.
지금 어떤 게 정확히 확인하고 싶으신 거예요?
누가 얘 상대로 거짓으로 신고를 했는데 그 거짓으로 신고를 한 게 무슨 내용인지 접수가 됐는지 그거를 좀 알고자 합니다.
일단은 신고자는
What are they saying, Hank?
일단은
네.
지금 말씀하시는 신고자는
네.
본인이 그냥 길에서 방송하고 있는데
네.
쫓아
I don't even know what they're saying.
이런 진술이었거든요.
네.
그래서 그걸로 저희가 일단 사건 접수는 했고요. 나중에 경찰서한테 연락이 가면
네.
경찰 출석해서 본인이 억울한 부분이나 이런 거 진술을 하시면 될 것 같아요.
근데 쫓아간 것만으로는 불법이 아니잖아요.
그러니까 그거를
네.
아니 충분히 그것도 소지가 있죠. 그러니까 그거는 출석하셔가지고.
This whole phone call is just a bad idea, like everything else they do. Hey, so that's not illegal, right? Well, yeah, and they have plenty of evidence. So if he came to the police station to tell his side, that would be great. I mean, dude, Buddy is cooked, but he is about to make sure that he is beyond well done. As dude's about to be congratulations by the time this full clip is over.
죄명이 뭐예요?
불안감 조성으로 했어요. 불안감 조성으로.
불안감 조성으로요?
네.
근데 얘가 걔를 육체적으로 건들지도 않았고 그냥
그러니까 그거를 지금 저희한테 따지실 거는 아니고.
네.
저희가 확인을 하려고 했는데 저희가 저희를 만나지를 못했잖아요. 저희도 계속 찾아다녔는데.
네.
그래서 확인이 안 되니까 일단 피해자 진술 가지고 저희는 사건 접수를 했어요. 이것만으로 처벌되는 게 아니기 때문에
네.
추후에 조사하라고 연락이 가면
네.
출석하셔가지고 본인은 그런 적 없다고 본인의 주장을 하시면 돼요.
근데 증거 없으면 기각시키면
그러니까
안 되는 거 아니에요?
우리가 사건 접수했다고 무조건 처벌되는 게 아니라
네.
조사 받을 때
Why he not speak
따질
English?
거고
네.
그 행위에 대한 걸 다 따질 거니까 그때 본인이 분이소말리 본인이
네.
나는 억울하다 이런 적 없다고 소명하시고 그거에 대해서 증거를 못 찾으면
Again, Johnny's largest problem is he live streams everything he does. So congratulations yet again, Johnny, on being your own star witness against yourself. At this point, the dude is just the dumbest criminal in the world. And he's basically going to be stuck in South Korea for years because of essentially a bunch of misdemeanors simply due to how stupid he's acting after he got caught. But he's about to also make things infinitely worse for himself yet again, as soon as he finds out they're officially investigating him for this as well.
Trent, can I talk to him? What is he saying? Tell me.
이해하시면 돼요.
알겠습니다.
What is he saying?
예, 되셨죠?
Can I say one more thing to him?
잠깐만요. Johnny가 무슨 말하고 싶대요. They're trying to like investigate you for causing anxiety.
Shut the fuck up, you ass. I hung up on that ass.
Well, that's going to be played in court as well. I mean, congratulations, Johnny, for ruining your life for basically zero upside. You're really cool for doing all this stuff, man. Just keep it up. It's honestly just kind of astonishing to watch at this point. Like, just keep up the good work, dude, because I can really see that you're working hard to get that full 10-year prison sentence. And for what upside? From some attention from like 30 viewers on a stream? It just does not make sense whatsoever.
All right, so I'm filming this the day after I recorded the previous video, but I'm now aware that he was apparently arrested.
It's honestly just kind of astonishing to watch at this point. Like, just keep up the good work, dude, because I can really see that you're working hard to get that full 10-year prison sentence. And for what upside? From some attention from like 30 viewers on a stream? It just does not make sense whatsoever.
All right, so I'm filming this the day after I recorded the previous video, but I'm now aware that he was apparently arrested this morning, shirtless, dancing drunk in the middle of Seoul. So stay tuned for the next video, because I guess we're covering that then. I mean, this saga just never ends, and somehow this guy just finds a new low every day at this point.
If you want to watch another insane story of how a woman essentially ruined her life making TikTok videos,